all the way over the cut track and all the way out, like, which makes me think you're going, I got to get to the next corner as fast as possible.
Okay.
But then you end up scrub some speed.
Okay.
Like, and in here when you're a little hot,
Yeah.
and you can feel it pushing.
Yeah.
You're actually going slower than, you know, than when you're smooth.
So when I'm here, the last one I was trying to trail brake, and I came all the way to, so basically I was technically a little bit slower, but I was quicker through the lap, basically, quicker through the section.
Yeah, and yeah. I mean, because you got to slow the car down enough with your trail braking, so that you're not feeling the front end pushing, because that actually limits your speed. So, and that corner, like, it's true. Oh, that guy stopped. That's the guy you were chasing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what was I gonna say?
We were trying to trailer braking and then scrubbing up speed.
Yeah, like, so 3 is actually quite a bit uphill.
Yeah.
So you're braking into the hill, and there's a lot of camber in it.
Okay.
But when you're trail braking, like when you feel the car, it's down, I'm turning, I've got to turn this much, and the grip feels really good, that's when you don't stop, but let off. And you were doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it was a little hot.
Yeah, it felt good, yeah.
And so it would be 9 and 10, same thing.
Okay.
I feel when you come off the brake.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And the car's doing this a little bit, and you're turning at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a little gentler off, because you're going to do, so you're doing...
3 and 10, more trail braking in here, just to,
yeah. You trail brake nice into here, it's a brake step, you go in...
here, and then over there is where my braking is harsh, that section.
Yeah, you're just letting off the pedal quite quickly right when you're trying to turn. So what's happening is the front of the car gets light, and then you turn it.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the grip. Yeah.
Right, so be more subtle off the brake.
Yeah.
And keep the nose planted for your turn in.
Okay.
Again, it's that 100 units, right?
Yeah.
And you trade the two, and if you're too abrupt, it just unsettles the car.
That's right.
Not that it's dangerous, but I feel it. I'm feeling it hopping. It could be smoother.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be more mindful.
Yeah, but that was like way better.
Okay.
And, so what helps is me talking less, have goals maybe when we go out.
Yeah.
And then talk less, and then I'll pick, like I did, 2 things. Try this and this.
Yeah, and no, it was really good, because you loaded me with information at the beginning, so I'm digesting, and now I'm putting it to work. Yeah. So it gave me a chance, this time in particular, it gave me a good chance to kind of digest everything, because there's a lot of information there.
Yeah, and if it's good, I'll give you the thumbs up.
Yeah. And I was feeling confident. I was feeling more and more confident as you were.
Yeah.
No, I think we were also making good speed. Like, it felt good.
Absolutely,
it felt like we were keeping up with the group and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you were one that, of all the cars we saw, you were the fastest car. I mean, you let the guy pass, you caught up to him again. And so, yeah, it's good. It's awesome.
Thank you so very much.
Day, man.
It was. Thank you so very much.
And, I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I appreciate your willingness to kind of reset and and say, I want to learn, I want to go. Try and get as much seat time as possible.
Yes.
And just applying what you're doing, because ultimately, what you want to see in A, and then particularly in the solo group, like you saw when we were out, the proximity to the other cars.
Yes.
The really excellent point buys, and you could take it.
Yes.
And and when it's flowing well, you're not slowing, people are seeing you coming, and they're giving you advance warning, so you don't have to lift.
Yeah.
Cars get closer together. Now, the reason we can do that is we really trust each other.
That's right.
And if you're not consistent on your line, you'll see people, they're staying away from you and stuff.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, here's what we want. Say we're ripping down the front straight, we're coming to 1, you give a late pass, and it's late, and we're coming down like to the apex. I need to trust that you're not going to drift out on me, right? Because I'm going to come in behind you like this. So you have to build that trust with the other drivers, and people know who you're driving with. Like Dave and I, we've been driving for years. We played tons of cat and mouse. The problem is he went more to a Cayman. He had a really nice E36, and
Yeah.
I went to a race car, and
Yeah.
we run at a different pace now. But Dave's a really good driver.
Yes.
He's like a sort of a tactician.
Yes.
Like, well, no, he's like a student of the driving and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we always have great conversations.
No, and I appreciate your patience as well, because it takes a lot of patience to be able to repeat a thing again and again and again.
I love seeing people like just get it and develop.
Yeah.
So a couple things I was going to say.
Yeah.
I know what it was. So you're actually, I don't know if you realize what you're doing, but you're actually starting to throttle steer the car.
Yes.
So, you know, more so. I'm not saying you didn't do it at all, but what's happening is I feel a little bit of a lift, and the car comes in tighter.
Yeah.
I feel you hit the gas a little bit because, oh, I'm getting close to the apex, so you give it a little gas and it pushes the car out. So here at this track, I mean, when you were watching me and you said my hands weren't moving a lot.
Yeah.
Because in a subtle way, I'm steering the car with the throttle.
Yeah. No, I was watching your feet actually quite a lot.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how you're doing it, because I was watching your hands and the movement isn't that significant, but the car is changing significant direction.
And it's tight and stuff, so it can do that. And then same with like the heel toe, working on it.
Yeah.
You know, over the years, you get pretty quick at it, and you're rev matching and stuff. But but that was a great day, Minesh.
Thank you so very much.
It was awesome. So
and tomorrow,
let's hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave this with you.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
And but I'm gonna look at the weather again. If it looks like rain, I'm gonna put my wets on tonight.
Okay.
Because there's nothing worse than changing all your wheels in the rain.
No. Okay.
It's either that
if it
or I
does
won't
rain
drive
too much,
tomorrow.
I don't really